As many of you guys have probably heard by now, Microsoft Flight Simulator have released another trailer for the upcoming Microsoft Flight Simulator. We will be reacting to the new trailer and pointing out many details that many people have missed when they first watched it. So it looks like we first start in Arizona, and what we can notice immediately is that you can see there's like different haze on the ground level, which is very, like, you can kind of tell it's better than what we normally have in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And we can see the vibrant colors, which I feel like just aren't there in the 2020 version, which is pretty good to see. Yeah, just the coloring off the mountains are very good. It's like some Red Bull racing over like Arizona. This is great to see. This is great to see. Now, we can see here, this is the kind of scenery that you'd probably see in like a airport that has many like add-ons to it. So like we can see very good lighting off the roofs. We can see like pretty good details of the AI planes. Nice coloring of the clouds. All right, looks like we have a A330, and what's nice about this is you see here on this little tag, it looks like to be pretty good animated. It looks very animated, which is something we just don't see the details of in the normal Flight Simulator. We can really see the amazing details that these developers are putting out. We can really see the movement of the remove before flight tag. Like look here. It may just be a tiny little subtle feature like that, but it really enhances the sim. We got people boarding, which is great to see. We see people boarding the A330 here, which is something you just can't get in Microsoft Flight Simulator without having to get an add-on such as GSX, which costs a lot of money and just add it in. Love the coloring off the sky onto the plane. Almost looks like X-Plane in the way that just the reflections look and the pretty solid gear animations. But as we can see here, for looks to be New York, if you see the New York skyline, it looks to be a little bit lacking. I don't know if that's just a graphic setting that these guys have on just for this trailer, but it looks to be similar to the 2020 version in that regard. But we can really see the nice vibrant colors of the different terrain. You can really see all the grass and all the trees, really detailed trees. Again, we see details such as like a car right next to the plane, which you just can't get even in GSX or any add-on. We also see just people just roaming around the plane. I don't know if this is going to be like a first-person type of deal, like where you can like actually like walk around the plane and do that. That'd be pretty cool. But you can like do, it looks like like an emergency. Oh yes, the banner. Now this is something that I really wanted to point out. You can really see all the details. They did not miss like almost a single like frame by frame. If you look at this, it is just like so realistic. The way that the banner pulls up by this looks to be Cub Crafters. You just pull up. Nice animations, and now you can really see what I was talking about earlier for the New York skyline. You can really see like almost lacking of the buildings, and you can really see that for like the ships or the buildings right next to the water. We can really see, again, people walking. So this is a really big feature that Microsoft is probably trying to get the point across to us, is where you can really just see people walking, whether that be real people or AI people. It is very realistic, which is even nice. It looks to be a Cirrus Vision jet, and we can just really see here the nice terrain, the mountains, the nice fog, the mist. It almost looks like a painting. It's very detailed, extremely detailed, which is very nice to see. Look at this. We see over here the agricultural. Like we see all the different colors, grass. You know, normally it's more like uniform, the grass that we see in the 2020 version. We really see just the vibrant colors, as I've said, the grass, the different types of trees, especially over here, different agricultural areas, like different farming areas, which is very nice to see. Looks to be some sort of helicopter. Now this is something that I need to point out. We can really see the like the spray whenever the helicopter goes over the grass. You can really see the movement of the grass, and you can see how the downwash really affects the grass. Like you see, oh yeah, that's just something you don't get with all the add-ons in the world. You just don't get this in 2020. Now this is something that many people hope to get. It's just better water physics of the water, because the water is only about like 5 feet deep in the 2020, and it's really lacking. And it's just something that Microsoft could put in the time, and they could really get a good result if they put in the time. And this really looks nice, especially for just the looking at it perspective. Looks to be another rescue mission. Yeah, here we go. This really looks nice, the way that the water goes up on the ship. Helicopter cargo transport. Now this is very nice because I just saw before, you can really see the swinging movement, almost like a swivel kind of thing that is like being towed under the helicopter. And this is a very nice detail, because even in like some helicopters such as like the Chinook, you just don't get like a movement of the whatever you're towing under it, such as like a Black Hawk or whatever. But it's a nice detail that like they can get like a swinging movement. You can kind of see that nice reflection or a shadow right there, and you can really see like the great spinning movement. All right, what I just noticed right here was just another very good look at the scenery. It almost looks real. Seriously, it's like just the shoreline. You can really see it looks to be mist over here, created from the water and the movement of the water. Very nice details. Here we go. Another thing that I just saw right here. Another thing I just saw right here was like puddles. You don't see puddles in the current version of the flight simulator, and this is a very nice touch that Microsoft did, because you really get to see the different you get to really see, especially during the morning, which would be a really nice like feature. Like during the morning, there's lots of like dew on the ground, and this would be a nice touch to see that kind of like dew in the grass or puddles right after a big rainfall, which is very nice to see. Now here's a very nice like animation that you saw right here. You can really see a nice animation of the water falling out of this water plane, this firefighting plane, and this almost looks real right here. You can really see, especially the trees. You can see the smoke kind of covering the trees in this background layer over here. This nice layering animation, especially over here. You can really see like the trees and how the water covers it because it's closer, obviously. You can really see the nice animation of the water drop. And here, we really see great trees in here, but not as much in the 2020. But this is very nice. These trees, you really see the base of the tree, like especially here. This is something like where in the current flight simulator, you'd see kind of like just like the unrealisticness of just all of the leaves just covering the whole tree, even when you don't think that's the case. Explore our world. Now here we go. This is just a photographer's dream right here. You really get to see a nice background shot of this amazing mountain, and you just get to see this is like just a big, huge mountain. This looks so real. It's just amazing, especially these tall trees. They did a great job of adding these great trees on here. You also get a nice look at, just a quick look at what the grass looks like. The grass situation in the current flight simulator, at least, does not look that good, because almost all the grass, wherever you are in the world, is they're just standing up, and it just looks like a bit unrealistic. And it's nice to see that detail. Alright, here we go. This is a great feature as well. which you can get on some planes, but not all of them. You really get to see the dirt kicked up by the engine, the just amazing, amazing. Just details like this is what we really love. We also see a great. I haven't pointed this out yet, but we also see a great like reflections and stuff. Little minute details such as like just reflections and shadows just look almost real life. They look so realistic, and it's just amazing to see like the sun casting down, creating shadows like this. This is what we love to see. Alright, so this looks to be confirming that we'll have a first-person view in the new Flight Simulator, because this is just something we don't get in the current Flight Simulator, is where it's just, you can almost tell that a person's like holding up their phone and recording this video, because you can see like how the person kind of moves up and down, kind of, if you pay close attention. And it's like this zoom and stuff. Alright, and here's more look at the kind of the fog, or whatever you'd call it, on the ground level, especially on like close to the Eiffel Tower. It's great. You get characters like just pointing and stuff. I don't know if you can control the characters or not, but it's just amazing touch to see like people like pointing or whatever. It makes it even more realistic. Another thing is just like this lighting. This lighting looks even more realistic. I feel like these clouds just in the current Flight Simulator can't like create this kind of effect, like where it's super bright in the middle right here, and then it kind of dims off to the side, and it creates a nice area of just brightness right here. It's a very nice touch, especially reflections right here. It's nice. All right, so we're in Dubai. Here's the Burj Al Arab. You really see this. There's just amazing clouds, as I've already said. It's just amazing to see. Christ the Redeemer statue. I'm not sure if we'll get a blimp or not. That'll be interesting to see. And this lighting, the lighting of the statue is just amazing here. It almost looks like a real monument from real life, because you really see, like, you can tell the light's coming from like right here, because you can see like just the clear line of just the white light, and you really see just the amazing city lights, which you could get on a city add-on light, but you can't get like just this extreme details. You can almost see every single dot for every window. I mean, that's just amazing. Alright, looks to be a twin otter landing in a lake or something, and it just looks amazing. This is like great. Looks to be alligators or crocodiles. Wherever this is taking place, you can really see the wildlife, which is something we cannot get except for an add-on in the Flight Simulator. It's great to see this is coming standard. Again, you see these beams of light coming from the tree line. It's amazing. This realism coming from just even the shadows, especially for the grass. I don't know if this is grass or plants or leaves or whatever, but it's very realistic, especially the roots of the tree. You can really see it's just amazing to see. Now look at this. This is just purely amazing. I'd love to fly here in real life. You can really see a glider being pulled by a Cessna. You can really see just the tree line is just spanning like the whole picture practically. There's even some looks to be rocks or trees just right next to the mountain, and this is just amazing. The light and the shadows created by the mountain, it's just amazing. You can really see this has to be hand done right here, but it's just, you really see erosion of the helipad right here. You can really see the intense waves, the shadows of the clouds, for crying out loud. You can really see the shine off the rocks from the sun created. Alright, right here, I stopped it perfectly. You can really see finally something added is seasons, because in the current Flight Simulator you cannot get seasons. You can't change like the color of the trees, but if you're to change them month by month, I would really be interesting to see if you can actually see like the trees change color, because this is just an amazing time of year right here. It looks to be fall, where the leaves are almost about to fall off. This beautiful like orange tint of the leaves and red. It's just amazing, amazing realism. Again, more helicopters, more scenery. This textured of the rocks right here, the big branches stemming off the tree, fine refinements of the details. Oh yeah, you also see rain droplets on the canopy of this helicopter. This, like, you can see how, like, they're kind of wiping, like, off, which is a very, very fine details. Just these details like these are just amazing to see. Like, you can't get this in the current flight simulator, and it's just, like, great to see these tiny droplets of rain that get caught on the canopy just wipe off. Yeah, here's more looks, especially right here. This is a great spot for more colors of the trees, like, especially for fall. Now here, this is amazing. Right here, it looks to be a hot air balloon right here, and there's this animation of the fire, just looks almost real, and how it's, like, reflecting off the colors of the hot air balloon. I'm gonna go back again. Yeah, look at it, how it catches fire and it slowly lifts up because of that. And these stars, I don't know if anyone's ever pointed this out before, but the stars are incredible. Especially right here, you can really see the stars and stuff are very easy to see, which is pretty realistic and something you just don't get in the current flight. More coloring, just amazing coloring, especially right here. You see these pinkish clouds, and you also see areas where the sun goes through them, and it's just like the reflections, even off the lakes. You can really see right here off this river, or whatever this is. You can really see the reflections, which is great. And you also really see animals right here. You see giraffes. So we got to be somewhere in the safari, which is great. I hope that, like, they add, like, an area, like, it depends on where you are in the world to see different animals in different spots of the world. Like, you can see other kind of animated things. Alright, okay, this happened quick. Did you guys see the lightning? That happened right there. That's great. I don't know if I can stop on it, but it just shot out. You can see reflections off the glass, and you can again see the water droplets just flying off the side. Great, right there. Looks to be another mountainous area. You can really see the bolts and screws of the plane. Also a very nice red light, which is great. Here we go. The Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, whatever you want to call it. It's just great. Just great that you don't have to get an add-on to get the Aurora by itself, a standalone edition that comes with the game. It's amazing to see. I'm not sure if this is the moon reflection or not, but that's a cool addition, and you can really see the greenish blue tint, like, just reflect off the lake. This is amazing to see. The sky is calling. Answer the call. That's in 2024. Coming November 19th. So it's almost coming in 2025. End of the year. Let me know what you guys are excited for in the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. What you guys think is going to be good features to add. What improvements could they add that they don't have already? And just give me your thoughts in the comments below. And thanks for watching.